guys, it's Madison, and I'm in the island country of Cyprus. As I travel around the world with my family, I'm learning about different kinds of science. Today, I'm learning about the science of archaeology. Archaeologists learn about human history by excavating sites. Today, I'm learning from an archaeologist at the Cyprus Museum.
So, welcome to the Cyprus Museum, girls! This is the country's most special and important museum.
The Cyprus Museum is in Nicosia, the capital of Cyprus. Wow!
So it hosts exhibits from around 10,000 BC up until the early Christian times, around the 7th century AD.
It is the oldest and largest collection of archaeology in the country.
So I chose to show you around based on the human figures and how you'll see how it changes through time. So here is the most ancient human figure we found. And it doesn't look like a human figure, does it? What does it look like?
Two stones
on top of each other. But in this period, the people of the island worked with really hard stone. So the most ancient figures that we have are very, very basic.
Archaeologists love working in Cyprus because there's so much to learn.
At around 3000 BC, at a time called the Chalcolithic, Chalcolithiki, chalkos, copper, and lithos, stone. So it's when people just a little bit started to exploit metals, copper.
Archaeologists know that people were living in Cyprus over 6,000 years ago. When an archaeologist explores sites, they're looking for artifacts. An artifact was something interesting that was made by humans.
And why do you think that one is more important for us than the others?
It's bigger.
Good, it's bigger. Something else?
It has more detail.
Yes, what detail?
Necklace.
Jewelry. Yes, so the important thing is its size, but also the fact that it's wearing itself. So it's giving us information that these figurines were worn.
If an artifact is from the ancient past, we call it an antiquity.
They're all stone. It's called picrolite. It's a green, shiny, polishy stone that you can polish easily and carve easily, and it's found in the rivers. And these are shells. They're called dentalia. They're shells.
They kind of look like pasta.
Yes, they do. Yeah, my daughter makes pasta necklaces a lot.
Cyprus is a perfect place to practice archaeology.
So anything someone finds, maybe accidentally while they're digging, they have to take it to the police, and then the police will bring it to us, or they bring it to the museum.
Here in Cyprus, if someone happens to find an artifact in the ground, they have to give it to the government.
So antiquities, that's part of my job, is to protect antiquities and make sure they are excavated properly and not looted.
The government preserves and protects the artifacts.
So we are in charge of preserving these antiquities, learning more about them, researching and protecting them, conserving them and keeping them safe.
They believe that Cypriot antiquities belong to all the people.
So as they were digging, this was an archaeologist's dream. They were in a field and they started digging. They found all these figurines, thousands of them.
What a discovery!
Look at them. Take a minute to have a look at them and tell me what you think. Yeah.
That one's life-size, so maybe they look like warriors.
Yes.
That one looks like he's just been killed with a sword.
Yes.
That guy got his head chopped off.
What are most of them? What do they have in common?
Hats.
Uh-huh. And beards.
What
else?
Everybody has noses.
What else? So most of these figures are men, yeah, and there are various sizes, and as we said before, they were probably brought in as presents by people who were wishing either to win in the war or have a good trip.
Can you imagine finding something like this? How could you carry it?
So there were pottery workshops. You would go there and you'd say, right, I really need to have a good journey tomorrow. I really need, so really I'm in such a desperate situation. That's how I'm going to order a huge one.
What? Who knew?
So the bigger you brought to the god, the more chances you had to have your wish granted.
Wow, how interesting.
So they would have ordered big ones. If you just needed a small wish, or if you were poor, you would order a little one. So that's the theory, at least.
Being an archaeologist is so cool.
These are around, well, they date from 700 BC up to around 500 BC.
Wow.
So this was used for many years, this sanctuary site. Yeah, so they're more than 2,500 years old.
Yeah. We can learn so many interesting things just by looking at artifacts.
So girls, thanks so much for coming to the Cyprus Museum. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, they had so much fun.
So much fun. Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ.